did the first three parts of the series in 2024. And now we do, I believe, the final two here in 2025, where we were talking about painful periods, endometriosis, hormonal treatment, and breast cancer. Okay, and so I took you through growing up into my teenagehood and having all these painful, very, very painful periods, and then later being diagnosed with endometriosis. I had a surgery to correct that, but then the surgery did not correct the whole of it, and I was placed on hormonal treatment for 6 months. Now, like we did count, I had my hormonal treatment for the later parts of 2016, because my surgery was in early 2016. And I was on the hormonal treatment, which was majorly estrogen treatment. And I was on that for the rest of 2016. By December of 2016, I had already completed taking that medication. Of course, I came to the US, and in 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, I did not know that the hormonal treatment could be, one of the likely reasons why I was diagnosed with breast cancer, or why I got breast cancer. There are so many reasons that could cause this to happen to anybody. But when I went in for my treatment after the diagnosis, I was taught, I was made aware of other reasons that could cause someone to have breast cancer. And hormonal treatment was one of them. Okay, I did share the name of the medicine with my doctors. I had the box with me. And it's usually very important to me because having gone to school in the US and been in the US for some time, I knew the importance of records. Okay, and so my records have always followed me from the first time I came to the US up until now, because I keep them updated. So anytime I travel to Kenya and I'm treated for something, or there's some new medication that I take for any condition, God forbid, I normally carry that record with me when I come back to the US, so that it is entered in my history, because this is very important for my children. My children really need to know their parents' medical history. And so sharing that with my doctors and them seeing that on my chart, my doctor made me aware that some causes of breast cancer are hormonal treatment, and I had been on hormonal treatment in 2016. Other causes, they say, is not breastfeeding, which to me is neither here nor there, because I breastfed 2 kids, and the third one, who was born, breastfed shortly, and then there was breast cancer. So yes, I did breastfeed my kids. So that is not a reason that holds water for me. Another reason they talk about is not having children past age 30, or people who give birth late, or women who just don't have kids. All right. Those are some other reasons that they talk about. I don't know how they support those with data or facts. Scientists know how to support that. I don't know how to support that. And genetic reasons, inheritance of those genes. And of course, other things are other environmental reasons, okay? But the hormonal treatment stood out for me. And so that is what caused me to start this series, just to make women aware that especially when you're on hormonal treatment, or when you're having family planning and all those things, please, every time, read the leaflet in the box. I never used to read the leaflets. If I could have read that leaflet, maybe I could have asked my doctor, hey, is there another option? Could you give me a different medicine maybe? But because I did not read that, I wasn't aware that hormonal treatment in some instances may lead to breast cancer. Okay? And so if you're watching me today in this final series, this part 4 of my painful periods, endometriosis, hormonal treatment, and breast cancer series, I want you to know the importance of reading the leaflet of medicines that you take, and the importance of asking your doctor about the side effects of some medications that you're put on. Because if you hear and learn about the side effects, then you will be able to weigh in the pros and cons, and also involve your doctor in conversations about what is the alternative. What is another alternative that does not have this element in it? Okay, so be your own advocate this year, 2025. Don't wait for someone to advocate for you. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Some of us knew that when it was a bit late. Happy New Year.